If you are buying or selling a home, knowing how the real estate business works can make the difference between a good deal or a really bad investment. That's where real estate agents come in. It's their job to look after the best interest of their clients, whether it's an investment property or finding the home of their dreams.
My name is Ryan Asao, and I work at Dixon Podley Realtors in Monrovia, California. I've been a realtor since 2001, and I specialize in first-time homebuyers. Realtor 2.0 is the new thing that everybody's promoting, and that's basically being a tech-savvy realtor. I use a BlackBerry. I have an online transaction coordinator. That's where a buyer or a seller can go online at any time of the day, and they can go and take a look at the termite inspection, the escrow instructions, purchase contract online. A lot of my clients are real tech-savvy, so they want information as soon as possible. Vicky is an REO specialist. She's been in the business for a long time. She is one of my mentors. I really haven't experienced this side of the market where it's more of a buyer's market because I got in it when it was a hot time. Vicky helps me understand how the banks are thinking. So a lot of times if I'm trying to get something done, then I'll ask her advice on how to get a faster response from the bank. I really love this business because I like to make relationships with people. Developing relationships with my clients is probably the most important thing that I do with my clients.
That looks good. Let's take a look at it.
I really try to build that relationship for life. So my tagline is not just another realtor or friend for life. He is a 25-year-old paralegal that I met through a soccer coach of mine that I coach against. He's on a limited budget, so we're looking for a good deal.
Hey Ryan, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, nice to meet you.
You too. So Laura tells me you're looking for something under $300,000. Okay, so you're a first-time buyer, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just looking for something to get into comparable to something that you're paying for rent right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever heard about a short sale?
No, I haven't. What is that like?
What a short sale is when the seller is having a hardship making the payment and they negotiate with the bank to accept less than what they owe on the property. So at that point, the lender has agreed to accept the proceeds and release the lien on the property without being paid in full. A lot of times you can get good deals.
Oh, that sounds good.
My thing is to make sure you're comfortable and you understand the whole process as we go along.
Okay, sounds good.
The first place that Ryan wants to show Key is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 786 square foot house, listed as a short sale at $339,000.
This is a house. It's in Key's price range. I'm really hopeful that Key's going to like this property. So it's a 786, kind of small, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, but the garage is also converted into a living area.
Okay.
This is the living area.
Yeah. Carpet's kind of old.
And do remember that these are all bought as is.
Yeah, so look at this. I mean, I don't know. This is kind of tough. This is going to need a lot of work. And look at these walls.
True. You have a backyard on this one, so that's not bad.
Wow.
So it's a decent sized lot,
wow,
actually.
that backyard is amazing.
You have room to expand.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, you got your pros and cons.
Yeah, I can see this. I mean, this is great.
You will get bargains dealing with short sales, but on the other end, you will have to do a little bit more of the cosmetic work. So it's a give and take. One of the bathrooms, it's not bad.
Yeah, again, it's going to need some work.
Key was aware that short sale properties are usually fixer-uppers, but he wasn't prepared for the amount of work this property requires.
Well, the price is $339. You know, for a house in this area, it's an okay price, and you are going to have to do a lot of cosmetic work to this. If you're looking for something more moving condition,
yeah, I think I'm looking more for something along the lines of doing less handwork and just have it more ready for me. You know, I expected to find a place that might be a little bit better than you know, this place here, and I'm just realizing that this place is just a lot more work than I think it's really worth.
That really didn't go too well. I think that Key's expectations are a little bit too high for the price range that we're looking at.
It might be a bargain, but there's a reason why these houses are cheap. Maybe short sales is not the way to go.
Coming up, Ryan brings Key to another property with the hope that he won't be scared off from short sales for good.
If you're thinking about buying a short sale, here are some things to consider. You're probably going to have to spend your own money on repairs because the seller is dealing with the financial hardship. Be wary of all prices because some agents will throw out a low number just to get people interested even though it's not approved by the bank. Make the offer contingent on the lender's acceptance and always give the lender a 2 to 3 week deadline to give you a response.
Real estate agent Ryan Asao has been working with first-time buyer Key Lee to find him a good deal on a short sale property. But Key quickly learned that in most cases, you get what you pay for. Now Ryan is determined to find a diamond in the rough while staying within Key's limited budget.
I really understand Key's reaction to the first property. That property needed a little bit more repairs than he was anticipating. Not all short sales are as dumpy as that one. I don't want to lose Key as a client, so I'm going to try to find him another property as soon as possible.
Ryan was able to find a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo that's a short sale and priced at $279,000. Unlike the previous property, this one required very little work.
This is nice, and I love the high ceilings.
Yeah, the high ceilings make it always feel a lot more spacious than it is.
But the kitchen doesn't need a lot of work. I mean, it looks really good.
No,
the way it is.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Shows well.
I really like this.
After seeing this property, Key has a change of heart about short sales.
Man, I just love it. It's beautiful. It has nice 2 bedrooms. It's clean. It looks very modern. It's really spacious and really bright. I love the fact that you have 2 walk-in closets that are huge. You can't beat that. I mean, and you have your own patio. In all ways, this is just a great deal. This place, I can see myself moving in tomorrow and actually just living here without having to do any work on it. And that's why I like it so much. We gotta put an offer in for this place, man.
You do?
Yeah, this is great.
Sounds good.
This is a good place.
Key submits an offer of $261,000. Weeks pass with no response from the bank.
I'm a little frustrated right now because it's been over 3 weeks and I still haven't had an answer back from the bank. Key's been calling me and texting me almost every day to find out what's going on with this property.
This totally sucks. I put in my offer. I haven't heard from anybody or about anything, and I'm totally frustrated and I'm getting impatient.
Worried that this could be a bad sign, Ryan decides to seek out the advice of his coworker Vicky, who specializes in dealing with financial institutions.
Let me introduce you to Key.
Hi, Key. Nice to meet you.
This is one of my clients, and we recently made an offer about 2 weeks ago, but we haven't had an answer from the bank yet. So it is a short sale. So I know you have experience in seeing short sales and REOs and stuff like that. So I wanted to get some advice from you.
Well, it's not unusual that you wait a long time to hear. I will tell you that I've had a lot of people come in and ask me the same question. Sometimes it'll go together, and sometimes it won't. My experience is that in many, many cases, it never goes together, and in which case those end up back to the bank as an REO, and that's when I get them as a listing. If I were you, I'd probably send a letter giving them 24 hours to respond to your offer, otherwise you'll move on to another piece of property. That way, I think if there's anybody in a position to make an acceptance or a counter of some sort where you can get a response from them, then they will do so. Otherwise, at least you're giving them a drop-dead time.
Exactly.
That sounds like a good idea.
Great. Well, good.
Well, thank you very much again, Vicky.
You're welcome.
Ryan takes Vicky's advice and sends a letter to the listing agent and the bank associated with the short sale condo. Unfortunately, this 24-hour deadline passes with no response from either. On his own, Ryan decides to scout out several more short sale properties to see if he can find any that might interest